Hello FPL managers and welcome back for another video. My name's Jack and today we're having a look at our first draft for our wildcard team selection for Double Game Week 22, as we are looking to use our wildcard this game week, as there's quite a lot of plays that I want in the squad and quite a lot of things I wanted to change from our previous teams. If you guys are enjoying the FPL content, drop a like and subscribe, as it really does help out the channel, and click that notification bell as well, as there's going to be lots more FPL videos coming your guys' way over the next few days. So with that being said, let's jump into the video. So first of all, let's have a look at the goalkeeper in the 15-man squad. The player that we've gone to choose is Sanchez here. Just a quick disclaimer, obviously this team will change closer to the Game Week 22 deadline, depending on whether or not blank game weeks or certain teams have blank game weeks in Game Week 25, as Brighton are a possibility for a blank in Game Week 25, as are a couple of other teams as well. So that's definitely something to look out for, but for now, this is the current team based on fixtures that are being played. Sanchez is the goalkeeper. He's got Bournemouth at home. If it's not Sanchez, as if he's blanking, Raya could be a good option. We could go back down to Danny Ward as well maybe, or look to spend a little bit more on the keeper. De Gea is coming in at 4.9. We could also look at other options as well, but for right now, Sanchez, he's got a great fixture run, faces Bournemouth at home in Game Week 22, which is a great chance for another clean sheet for Brighton, as they have recorded 5 this season. Looking to the defenders, we have gone with the back three of Ben White, Martinez and Trippier. Ben White and Trippier do remain the same in the team, as Arsenal still have that double coming up in Game Week 23, and Kieran Trippier obviously going nowhere in the team, as he's been absolutely excellent for Newcastle this season. We could have gone for Luke Shaw instead of Martinez, but I think Martinez has a high chance of starting. He started at the last couple of games since returning from the World Cup, which is good to see for Manchester United and himself, and he is 0.7 cheaper than Luke Shaw, and it does allow us to provide or plan a couple of transfers down the track, which I am looking to make to target more double gamings coming up. But for now, I am happy to have that that single Manchester United defence with the double game week coming up of Crystal Palace and Leeds both at home. I think it's a great chance to target these Manchester United assets in this week, and we can always look to move them out if they are blanking as well in Game Week 25, and we have planned out a couple of transfers to look to ship out those Manchester United players if that is something that occurs. Looking to the midfield, Rodrigo is the only player in midfield to remain the same in the squad, as Rashford, Fernandes, Odegaard and Mitoma, as you can see on the bench, they're all new signings to the team. Marcus Rashford has really been killing our rank recently, since we haven't had him in for his whole good form run, which has really led to a large red arrow from the start of the World Cup, or the start of the Premier League from the World Cup to now. So Marcus Rashford steps into the side and takes the captain's armband as well. Very excited to have Rashford in the team, as nearly 50% of managers do have him in their squads. Obviously, he's got Crystal Palace and Leeds, and it's just a great couple of fixtures. Probably the best double game week any team has had so far this season in terms of fixtures. So for that reason, I think Marcus Rashford is a great captaincy shout. Next to him is Bruno Fernandes as well. He's been in great touch for Manchester United. Now 5 consecutive returns for the midfielder, and he does come into the team with Crystal Palace and Leeds both at home as well. He's a good differential captaincy shout as well. We could definitely check the captain's armband on him if we're looking to play it a bit more risky, as I'm guessing Rashford will be one of the more popular captains, obviously behind Erling Haaland as well, who despite having a tricky fixture will of course be captained by quite a lot of managers. But I do think Fernandes is a great differential option, and that is why he currently has the vice captain's armband. And Odegaard is the only Arsenal asset in attack we've got in the team right now. We did previously have Saka and Martinelli, but Odegaard does have the highest expected goal involvements out of those 3 players. He's got the highest FPL points out of those 3 players, and has arguably been in the best form in terms of FPL point scoring across the last 8 game weeks, as Odegaard has provided returns in 6 out of his last 8 FPL matches for Arsenal, so he's been in great touch. Obviously, Arsenal have the good fixture this week of Everton away, who are a side that are struggling and have recently sacked their manager. Plus, Arsenal have that double in 23 as well, which is a great chance to have at least double Arsenal in the team. Looking up top, not too many surprises here. Haaland and Kane do remain the same in the team. The change that we did make was bring Ivan Toney in. He's another player that we need to look out for as well, whether he's going to be good to play over the coming game weeks, as Brentford do have a great fixture run, so I'm definitely very keen on having Toney in the team. He's been an absolutely excellent form, and as another player that's really killed our rank from not having in the side, as he's been in very, very good form. We haven't actually had him at any point throughout the season, despite him being in our very first draft for FPL at the start of the year. He hasn't actually come into our team since, and I would have benefited quite a lot from having Toney in the side, so I'm glad to have him in now. He's got Southampton at home, a great fixture for more goals for Ivan Toney. Kane and Haaland obviously, as I said, around the same. Two players that have been on excellent form this season are my two favorite premium assets right now. So that is why those two lead the line up top. Looking at the bench now, Olsen is in there because he's just 3.8, one of the cheapest players in FPL right now. He frees up a little bit of money as well in the squad, but just definitely helpful. Mitoma, as we touched on, at 5. We got him in at 5 since it's gone up to 5.1. He could be a great pick as well for Brighton. He's been a superb performer now, 4 consecutive returns, plus Bournemouth at home next. Obviously, yes, Brighton could have that blank. Even if they do blank, I'd still be keen to have him in the team just sitting on the bench, as he's still got good fixtures after this blank as well, where he is definitely very usable. Botman as well, a good pick there. He's got West Ham at home. A nice chance to have him in the squad as well. Good to have the double Newcastle defence, as I have been looking at the double Newcastle defence for quite some time. And Bueno as well, he's got Liverpool at home, who despite won't be starting this week in our side, Wolves are a team that could potentially have a double coming up very soon. In the next 5 to 6 game weeks, they could have a double game week coming up, so he could definitely be a nice option for that double. He has started pretty much all of Wolves' last 5 games since the return of the Premier League season, and was starting before that as well, in fact. Despite having a tricky fixture this week against Liverpool, has some good fixtures coming up after, and at just 3.9, a great value player to have in the team. Quickly looking at some stats for the team, it is coming in at 99.0 squad value with 3.3 left in the bank, so definitely a very, very affordable side. The main move that we're looking to make is Fernandes up to De Bruyne in next game week for game week 23, when Manchester City do have that double game week, as of course Manchester United could be a side that are blanking, but I do like going De Bruyne in for Fernandes to target the double, and then we can look to keep De Bruyne from that point onwards, or look to switch him back to Fernandes, as Manchester United still have some good fixtures coming up. But for me, I do like this move from Fernandes up to De Bruyne, as we have left the money in the bank to make this move possible. And otherwise, I am pretty happy with this team, but we'll have to wait for more announcements about blank game weeks, as that could change a couple of things for the team. But at the moment, I'm very happy with this first draft for our wildcard team selection in game week 22. Thanks for watching today's first draft wildcard team selection for double game week 22. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and found it useful. If you did, drop a like and subscribe, as it really does help out the channel, and click that notification bell to stay up to date with all of the recent videos, plus future videos as well. There's going to be lots more FPL content coming your guys' way this week in the build up to double game week 22. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one.